see if we make sure we get everything sorted out, everything plug in. You guys know what's going on, alright? So let's give you a minute. Let me make sure everything started out. Make sure everything good at the end of the day. You know what I mean? All right, we're getting a call here. Let's see what's going on. Hello, good morning.
Hello? Hi.
Okay, just a minute. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. All right. Yes, good morning. Good morning. Definitely, definitely,
Good morning.
definitely. How you doing, sweetie?
Trying.
All right, all right. Well, you know what it is today. Everybody's definitely excited and definitely glad. Hello?
She's in the bus. Yeah, she's in the bus going to town. She's hearing you.
Okay,
Yeah.
everybody is here. Just definitely energized to hear your voice. You know, we're gonna ask you some questions. We're not gonna really
Oh,
go too hard or anything, but you know what I mean. We would give you the platform now
okay.
for you know what I mean. Vent for a bit. How is it has been since the whole situation? How has you been holding and so forth?
To be honest, I would say I'm just trying. I'm trying to.
Okay,
It's hard, but I'm trying.
okay, sweetie. Okay, I know them real well. All right. Let me go back to the scene now. First, this is why you want to find out. When you heard about the situation, because I saw you had on your work clothes at that night, you was at work when you hear
Yeah.
the whole situation.
Yeah. I on phone call and then I left and I came over.
Okay, all right. So, um, like they say, yeah, search the premises and so forth. How much time, like, yeah, really
Uh,
search before critics really did his videoing or whatever is the case?
well, actually, in had church, my mother-in-law and other relatives had church before we got there.
Okay.
But when we got there, we couldn't have had access to the building because by then the
Oh,
police officers that actually came there, they came to secure the owner of the building and the building. They didn't actually come to help her to ask questions or to search the building or anything of that like that. So we actually get a car. We actually get a search until like maybe 12 the night
mm-hmm.
when Adrianna looking for Mr. Harris and actually shove off the building because even during all those hours of the 10 o'clock, the building was still business as usual. People in the pool swimming, everything was on. So
Okay.
until like so then we got the search and I don't know, there wasn't even no kind of search. I was just being
I
with
tell
a
you.
friend of 4 p.m. So I don't already night. Okay, we don't know the building. And
Really?
it's the owner that is doing wrong with us to search, so he would have an idea of what to
Mm.
do.
Okay. Okay. So you guys was out there whole night straight into the morning.
Yeah.
So after you hear about this entering in this car, right? What really strengthen you?
I didn't believe that.
All right, this is what I want to know. What really strengthen you for don't move? Like you didn't believe. You didn't believe.
I didn't believe that because I know my children.
Aye,
And she's
aye,
not a child like that.
aye, aye. She won't pick up
She would never
herself.
leave to go
Mm-hmm.
anywhere without saying, Granny, I've been here and living here. No, she wouldn't.
Okay.
I know for a fact that she was here. Even with dry clothes, she would have still been here, but just wet clothes with no slippers, her bag. So it's never easy for a convince me to tell me that.
Real thing.
Michelle and some care. There was a whole story they trying to cook up.
So how you see it? How you really see it as a commission, assistant commissioner, commander, wherever, telling you this and knowing his lie, he was lying. How you look at that? And
I look at this like this. All of them were clearly aware of what was going on.
ah, mhm, mhm.
Because up until the other morning, he came to me with his phone trying to show me. I don't know, he trying to show me on the phone because I wasn't even interested.
Oh,
Because he had nothing on the phone to show me.
he had nothing on the phone to show you. Oh my God, that's crazy. That's crazy. So I saw you was on the phone when one of the ministers end up coming. You know what I mean? Who you was speaking at, at to that time? The president?
Oh, when the came, it's actually the president, she said, would have liked to speak to me.
Okay.
So he actually, well, for me, I would say that it's a part of the report that the officer, like, investigate, he's telling me that he has his men working on the camera footage, and so I said, with all due respect, I don't want to hear nothing about the camera footage. I want to hear nothing about no car. I said, just ask son what is my child, because by that time they had already had it in the law, or supposed to be in the law. Because for me, he's the police embarrassment. For me, he working with me.
Okay. 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 So when she was like the safer dogs and all these things, nothing in came in time. Nobody in bring none. There was no
Well,
delaying.
well, well, to me, all that was like distraction because then we heard of this people coming, then you hear there they stop with them at the still. I don't know. I don't think they ever moved from the still because at that point in time, when they heard the people coming, they didn't have, they didn't have no, they didn't have no civilian was in the building was, yeah, the police officers who were first, water in the building. So by then, I was not left to go to get my daughter too, because I remember they would ask to get a thing to
Okay.
find her.
Mm-hmm.
So by by the time she got back, like 5 minutes after that, they just did us, but they just magically appeared in the pool. Because remember now, they did a whole diversion to get people
Yeah.
on the other side of the road so that they could do what they have to do. Because I never should have that. There's the idea police is for they were in there. So you tell me that last four and was she holy police say yeah, that's all right now. Somebody know where
Wow.
Fire, let me say something. Sorry, Amika. Fire, let me say something. What she just said is true because there's a video that you showed. There were a few police officers were going through the bushes at the back.
Yeah.
Now, it's not long after they went through that bushes at the back, after they distracted the crowd, that's when the child body showed up in the pool.
Oh. Yeah. For real.
So they were all police there. So where how this child body show up in the pool?
Oh my God. That's
it's one of the things they have to put her there. Because no way she was there. I walked there the night like 3, 4 times the next morning, like
and you
five
could
times.
and you could
She was
see.
never there. So you could clearly see if anything was at the bottom of the
Aye.
pool.
Aye.
And my daughter actually has my height. So I can't see if she's in the pool. I can't see that she's in the pool.
That's crazy.
So
That
I know they have all their investigation. They started first investigation from the family members that took her to the pool. But then the police started doing the investigation. He was there standing as well when my child appeared. So I don't know what's really going on.
He should be recused. He should recuse himself from this case. All of them.
that's
They
crazy.
have the same set of officers. They're doing investigation when they should investigate. That's it. And for me, it's that.
Okay. Okay. That's so crazy. That's so. So the president, you know what I mean. The president saying that oh he did enough for you guys, right? And I know
Well,
you.
I hope he didn't enough for me. Yes, enough for me. He did enough for himself. He didn't do enough. He did enough
For
for
real,
himself.
for real, for real.
And for whoever they're trying to protect and cover, whatever they're trying to do.
I
But I pray God will expose out
real thing,
all of
sis.
them.
Real thing.
And there will be no souls that will be left concerned with that and concern all of them.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
So the three pathologists that came, right? They say which one of them you guys choose the first three.
But to be honest, we literally did not choose college. We had my supervisor was phone last and literally because they think that we choose college. We did not choose college. On the day after they found my child body, they put my child body away. So when a girl came to us with a paper of today's name and he can send this to our lawyer requesting that we get up the postmortem and he was like, okay, but then a few days before the postmark, let me get understand that it's not after it's sorry
Oh
because
shit!
he was in this country only a few days ago
Right,
start doing a postmarking. So
right. Yeah,
I don't know why they're trying to make so people so to be honest, I don't know who gives the college so we get home.
wow.
College was a request by us.
I was saying that
So
because when I heard the when we all heard about the she's drowned, when we hear the autopsy, when we heard that the government was saying that is the parents choose this man and
even if they're saying that oh she drowned, I don't know where she drowned,
this
when,
it
I do,
that is
how.
it
Those are the questions. They
that
can't
is it
answer none because she did not drown in that home.
you
And
know
they were responsible, my child was, when on the postmark, the possible vanish because the police officer and the doctors and nurses were work at the hospital that day. They had enough time to do what they had to do before the body got spiral because they allowed no family member or waiting on no family member who had got to the hospital before they took it to fire. So they had 2 hours to enjoy themselves to cover up before my child body was taken to fire.
okay oh
You said Lenora Hospital?
Yeah, they so far here because when I did catch up, I said, I get a call the function and work at the hospital, but before I could have reached here, they already left to go to ECL. So they had us wait for a whole family members to go with them with the body to the hospital. Nor had they taken any family member with them
right
along with the body to the hospital. So it's very strange. They had enough time. They probably follow the possible and whatever they have from the hospital who go to the body. That I see possible in my child. And they said
oh
anyone for I don't know what for looks like.
that's
So I
what
have it.
that's crazy wow so the day on the autopsy now the day on the autopsy I heard the president made it clear that you guys could choose whoever you want to be there in the autopsy especially the doctor that you end up Dr. Caleb none of you otherwise than Dr. Caleb no other person wasn't allowed in there with the
Well, other than him, I think Wade was in there and my brother-in-law was in there. But
okay
the angle that he placed my brother-in-law in, he couldn't just take your pictures of certain stuff because they placed him so far away and the room was filled with police officers and gangs. They were here more than anything else.
wow
Wow. They were in there more than anything else.
shit so
I
yeah yeah go
before
ahead
before that postmark,
mm-hmm.
actually started, They had like 5 meetings. It's from one meeting to the next meeting to the next. And I don't know who was that, and we talked about before
Jesus
people
Christ.
actually start.
Were you guys inside of the meeting room, or it's only police officers?
No, or just the police officers. Oh, actually, police officers had a meeting. Mr. Paul, we had a wait, but we weren't. I don't know if we'd actually speak about anything, but I wasn't clear to me what that meeting was about or why they had wanted to have him in the forum. This forum actually came on our behalf. And when we went into the body scan or the X-ray, whatever we have to do that he was biological. Um, we could see the fun movement to them from there. So I don't know. I don't know if you're trying to help a family of a situation, you're trying to comfort us at the same time. I know what you're trying to do. But all I want to know is who murdered my child because she did not wrong.
Real thing.
Correct. Because after the scan, did they tell you what they find on the scan? Was there any findings?
No, we got a flash drive. We got a flash drive of whatever it does, but we didn't actually look at it.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay. That's crazy. That's crazy. Oh my God. So upon the autopsy situation now, when you guys try to get the second autopsy, um, how is it you are getting a fight down like that so much to get the second autopsy? And
I don't know.
what are you guys doing towards getting it?
I don't know why they don't want the medical board or so they don't want some disease, you know, to be for the disease because postpartum according to Jamaica, you know, the I want the child to be more concerned and see what he would have done or what any one of them would have done.
Yes. Straight up.
So, cause what actually you want the world to know? What you want to tell the world in regards to the government not helping you get your child, because this is your child, right? This is clearly injustice, and also the gruesome murder. She was murdered. This is clearly murder and nothing else, right? What do you want the world to know? What help do you want to ask for, or what do you want to reach out? What do you want the world to know?
For me, the dance is for state. And I have heard people never trying to help. They're still not trying to help. I don't know who they're trying to make or what they're trying to help up. And it's for me to sick. It's sick. Because we requested for FBI from Scotland from another thing. And you're trying to help a family and I requested certain things. It's not happening because you're not bringing them. You bring in the Canadian man. I don't say that man. I'm not out to man qualification or whatever, but I can't say that man alone to be doing an investigation in a matter like this. And it's very serious. And you're also working along with Diana to move forward. Which doesn't make any sense because you're working along with some of the team officers that was standing right here at my job or magically appeared at home. So all of that makes no sense. There's no help.
Just let your lawyer know you don't want that man to look at your child. Clearly, you have the right. Always remember, you have the right to say who you want because they already look what this child went through. And then so 3 persons came in, they cut her up, and no particular answer. Whoever you want for your child, you let them give you that. Don't let nobody check your child without you just say clear. Let your attorney let them know plain. I don't want this person. Why couldn't they go with what your attorney is requesting?
I don't know if they don't want us to be. But My question is, I'm asking if they were in my, let's ask them for themselves in my situation. I wonder what they would have done.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Straight. Straight. So how is it you get
Now
in?
they got to put themselves in
Yeah, man. Yeah,
my
man.
situation, what they would have done.
Hmm. That's
And I'm
crazy.
not getting off from I'm not we're not getting off from the topic of Adrian. And on the topic of the GoFundMe, are you
Yes.
receiving anything really? Are you there?
Hello? Oh, she must be getting some problem. Bear with us, guys. She must be getting some problem. Bear with us, guys. All right.
Amiti, are you there?
Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah, on the topic of the GoFundMe, are you receiving any money?
Yeah, well, actually, I let my company close it off. I already received that. I let them close it off because there's other people that are creating fake stuff. So probably any other way should proceed probably directly to me because I just want to close.
Yeah, because I gave your number and
Okay.
your correct spelling of your name for him to put it up. So he's gonna request for everybody to send it through MoneyGram or Western
Okay.
Union directly to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys.
So my number is 665 5248 and my name is AMCISIMON.
Okay. AMECIA.
AMECIASIMON.
Okay. All right, guys. So we got it right up on the screen, guys, and we got your middle name up there also.
Pardon me?
Um,
Yeah, he's saying he has your middle name, your middle name, because that's on. Remember, I asked you
Adrianna.
what's on your ID card.
Yeah, yeah, ASACN.
all right, very good. We got all up on the screen. So you want him to send it direct to you, Western Union or MoneyGram?
Yeah.
All right, definitely, definitely. Well, we're not gonna hold you up anymore. We're gonna try to see if we could get a next um interview with you whereby you're gonna get some way quieter, more calm that we could get for Gayo.
Yeah.
You know what I
Sure.
mean?
Sure.
So
Sure.
thank you so much for coming through. Just hold it up. We there here so fighting for you all the way, my sister. Just know that.
Yeah.
All right,
Thanks,
sis.
cuz we'll
All
talk.
right.
We'll talk
Thank
later.
you.
I'll call you later.
All right.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah, man. Definitely. Yes, guys. That was it. So you guys heard it straight and clear. We're gonna try to get um a next interview with her, a proper interview, because what happened is that she's doing some run-ins in town right now. So it's the best time we could catch her. 'Cause you know the show is in the morning, and then she said that oh, she don't know how the traffic may be heading back home. It might be more longer because you know it's on the west side. It's still in Tushin she live in. So we had to, grasp and get this quick and fast as we can. You know what I mean? So definitely, as you guys heard what she just now said, you know what I mean? That's crazy.